My exams are finally over, which means I can make videos again, so today I will show you the best maps with using a rotation controller. This video will mainly focus on survival maps because this controller allows you to make really cool maps. Join to my Discord server if you wanna get into the video and have a good time. Let's start. The first map for today is called Let's Roll. Essentially this is the same map as Roll Up and Roll Out, but we're inside of these spinning things. The fast speed makes this map even more interesting because you will have to jump to different platforms. My rating is 8 out of 10. The next map is called Highway Clash. In my opinion, this is one of the most original maps for today, so the use of the cards as the obstacle is quite original, but I can also note a minus. Despite it's originally this still the same PvP map like some Blast Lane is. If I were the author, I would remove these punching gloves and add more cars. My rating is 8 out of 10. Next we have a map called Jump Jungle. Despite the wonderful scenery, it's still the same Jump Showdown but in the jungle theme. Even despite the fact that this is essentially the same remake, it doesn't look ordinary and my rating is 8 out of 10. The next map is called Rolling Rumble. In fact, this is also a remake, but a remake of Rollout. Since it's just a remake, then it's like the original, it's just a very long round because it's very easy. Visually the map looks like the previous one, my rating 7 out of 10. The next map is called like this, and no, it's not a remake of the Spoiler, although it's quite similar to it. Here you need to run in a circle with various obstacles while this big snail is chasing you. The map looks quite nice and there is also additional paths to go faster. A very original idea, but there are objects that slow you down very much, which is why the round ends very quickly. My rating is 9 out of 10. The sixth map for today, Floatboat Heroes, and this is again reminds me of something. All you need to do here is sail on the boat in a circle and dodge obstacles. But then this tentacle appears and everyone falls into the water. In my opinion, this tentacle needs to be a little smaller and less fast so the players will at least have a chance to dodge it. My rating is 8 out of 10. Next up is a map called the Spewing White Hole, and this is the most epic map I've ever seen. Here the white portal throws random objects out of itself and the black hole behind you sucks you in. Even though the background looks empty, this map looks good, because these portals rotate. My rating is 9 out of 10. The next map is called many times Wasp. Actually, these are not wasps, but bees, because only bees produce honey. Here you need to dodge flying bees, which become more and more numerous over time, and the floor gradually collapses. A very original map with a good idea and gameplay that becomes more complex over time. My rating is 10 out of 10. Next comes another map called Floatboat Heroes, in which you need to ride in a circle on a raft, and again this map is ruined by a large rotating beam. Make it smaller, it's impossible to jump over it. My rating is 7 out of 10. The next map is called Hex-a-blaster. There's not too much to say about this map because all you have to do here is dodge the spinning boom blasters and try to not fall, unless the hexagons on the floor fall too. Overall a good map, but I would make it a little bigger. My rating is 8 out of 10. The next map is called Kraken Showdown. Here you need to try not to fall while the Kraken in the middle of the map is trying to throw you off. Great map, but I would change the background, because the Halloween one makes it dark. My rating is 9 out of 10. The next map is called Space Club. Here you need to move along rotating platforms and try to not fall off or touch these walls. Good map, but again, I would change the background to a space one. My rating is 8 out of 10. The next map is called Bayou Battleships. Here you need to fight each other on two ships that sail in a circle. Visually the map looks great, especially the background, but the gameplay here is boring, since it's PvP and every time I get eliminated first. My rating is 8 out of 10. Next comes a map called Intergalactic Blasting Station. Essentially, this blastland is, yes, it's PvP again, but in a space dim, and this map is very similar to classic Uni levels. All objects here are custom, in a sense that each object is made manually using a rotation controller. My rating is 9 out of 10, even though it's PvP. In the last survival map for today, the Jungle Wheel. Here you need to jump on rotating platforms so as not to fall, and over the time the map will become more difficult. Map looks good and it's fun to play. My rating is 10 out of 10. Now I'll tell you about the remaining race rounds, and the first one is called Jungle Circuit. This is great map with the excellent visuals and the gameplay, which is similar to Speed Circuit and Short Circuit. Each stage is different from each other, which is why this map is very interesting to play. My rating is 10 out of 10. The penultimate map for today is called Blue Ruin. This map is not like most maps of Fall Guys, but that's why it looks unusual. I can't say too much about this map because it's just beautiful and fun to play. My rating is 9 out of 10. The last but not least map for today is called Shuttle Circuit. This is another map that is really similar to the original Unity May rounds. All objects and environments are made to look like from SS2. Even though this map is very short, it looks very good and my rating is 10 out of 10. These were all the maps for today. Thanks for watching and subscribe.